Beginnings. Story number 1. How the World Began. A myth from Sumer. Sumer was an important land in Western Asia about 3,000 years ago. At the beginning of time, there was only wind and water. A god decided to make a world. The god's name was Enlil. One god wanted to stop Enlil. He did not want a world. That god had a huge female dragon. The dragon's name was Tiamat. She gathered an army of dragons. They came to fight against Enlil. Tiamat began to fight Enlil. She opened her enormous mouth. Enlil asked the winds for help. Enlil forced all of the winds into the dragon's mouth. Tiamat became larger and rounder. She couldn't move. With a knife, Enlil cut the dragon's body into 2 pieces. He took one piece and put it down flat. It was the ground. Then he took the other piece and formed it into an arch. He put it over the ground. It was the sky. That is how Earth came to be. Beginnings, Part 2. How the World Began. A myth from Finland. In ancient Finland in northern Europe, people told this story about the beginning of the world. At the beginning of time, there was only water. Above the water lived the goddess Air. Air had a daughter. The daughter's name was Matar. Matar liked to explore the waters. One day she traveled far. She decided to rest on the surface of the ocean. The wind started to blow hard. Waves rose around her. The storm lasted 700 years. After that, Matar lived in the water all of the time. One day, Matar was floating on her back. She bent one of her knees. A beautiful duck saw the knee. It landed on it. It laid 7 eggs there. The eggs became very hot. Matar felt the heat from the eggs. She put her knee under the water. She wanted it to cool. The eggs fell to the bottom of the ocean. Time passed. One of the eggs broke open. The bottom half of the shell became the earth, and the top half of the shell became the sky. The yellow yolk of the egg formed the sun. The white part of the egg became the moon and the stars.